Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. If you're new here, my name is Elena, homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos, and here on the channel we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, all the things in between. I haven't done a planner video for a while, I think because I've been getting the urge to kind of change up my planner. I've been getting the urge to change up my planner. So I went and I dug through. I have a bin that I have like old planner supplies and things like that. And I went and I dug through there to see if there was anything that I could use to make a new planner. Originally, I had printed out a bunch of stuff and I was going to make like an A5 type planner, not an A5. An A5 is what I'm in now, or what I had been using. I've been using this, and I tried to stay in the same planner for the whole year. I don't know why, it's just a goal sometimes. But I'm going to change it up for the summer, and so I was going to change it up into a half sheet planner. I started making a cover and printing out some of the planner sheets that I have, but then I decided I'm going to go ahead and use up some more of these old Happy Planner supplies that I have and see if I can't make that work, because honestly the cover for the half sheet planner was just kind of throwing me off, and I know it really isn't difficult, but I don't know. I think I just didn't want to spend the brain power on it or the bandwidth. I didn't have the energy. So we went into my old planner supplies, and here's what I've dug out. I have some half sheets here, and then I have, let me move some of this over. That top sheet here was a Fly Lady Baby Steps printable that I found on Pinterest. I will link that down below if that's something you're interested in, but I'm thinking of, I've been kind of playing around with Fly Lady system and trying to figure out how that's going to work for me. Then I pulled out, these are from, was it called Stargazer? I'm not sure, but this was their, I think it's what they called their list, or it's not, they don't call it that. I call it like a list layout because that's what it looked like to me. I don't remember. Maybe this is called like a monthly layout. Who knows what the layout was called, but these are all old. So this is from June of 2020. I'm going to have to redate everything, which I don't really mind. Let me scoot you out a little so you see the whole thing. So I'll have to redate, but this I'm thinking maybe I'll use for like my content creating, because I really like the little list format here that we can use. So I pulled out June, July, and August for that. And then I just have a few hourly pages. These are from, I don't even remember what year, but it's pretty old. But I like to have these when I have this size in there so that I can mark up our week and kind of time block our week, what it looks like. Now, things change up all the time, but these are like where I'll put in from this time to this time I prefer to be doing homeschool, and from this time to this time we have a set appointment or whatever. So I'm going to put that in there maybe as well for just a weekly, at a glance, every week these things happen, or at a glance this is ideally what our week would look like, but more of a time block schedule. And then like I said, it can change up and that's totally fine. I also pulled out, so this divider doesn't go with this, but it was the divider for June, and I thought it was kind of pretty. And then this is actually their soap, or their faith layout, I think is what they call it. And this one has, so here, scripture reading plan plus keywords, observation, application, and then the P stands for prayer. But I have used this off and on for fitness and kind of wellness. And so I think I'm going to put that in there, and hopefully I will use it a little bit more since it'll be in one big catch-all planner. Then what I decided to use for like my main portion or my main calendar part, I had a little bit left. I think I just about used up the last of the budget pages that I had. So that's really cool. This is just the cover sheet. I'm thinking I may just white this out or cover it up with stickers so that it starts with June and goes up. But this is their old budget layout, and that just has, this is from 2019, so you get your monthly view and then it's just the vertical layout. So I'm going to try it for a little bit and we'll see how it does. On the side here for the budget layout, it has, you see if you're in frame, it has weekly spending, but I have other plans I'm thinking for this sidebar, although I do like the idea of having a weekly spending there. But then you go through your weeks, and at the end you have an expense tracker, so you can be marking what you're spending throughout the month here. And then on this side you have a bill pay checklist, so the bill pay name, the due date, the amount, and whether or not you paid it. That's a lot of room for a lot of bills, but okay. And then you have a notes section here, and on the back side it's got the monthly budget, so your starting balance, your monthly income, your goals, another spot for your bills, the amount and when it's due, not due, variable expenses, your amount, your total, starting balance, your deposits. This is your savings section, sorry. So your starting balance, and then deposits that you've made, and your savings total, and then I guess your ending balance here. So I kind of pieced together different months to try to make this work. And I think, I mean, clearly it's all, like I said, it's gonna have to be redated, but I was able to piece together till the end of the year. I don't know if I'll stick with it that long, this setup, but I got that. This was my wellness planner, my fitness wellness planner was, and I have not touched it, oh my gosh, for months. When I first set this up, I had great intentions with it. I know I have a setup video for it if you want to see more of that. But I've just got this little printable here. This was for, it goes with the Atomic Habits book. So I think I'm going to leave that in there because I do want to finish reading that. This section was supposed to be like a macros meal planning section. I think I may leave that in there. And then I added in at some point, this is from, I can't remember her name, I'll put it up for you, but she has, if you sign up for her emails, a free printable about your menstrual cycle and the different phases. And so I just printed it out at 82% and put it in there. These were the old fitness and health and wellness things that I worked on. So yeah, March was the last time I did it, but I'm gonna pull these out because I always try to think that I can pull them all out at one time. At one time I did have a similar catch-all. I wonder if and I think I made top tabs for it. I wonder if I still have that somewhere. After I get these punched in, I'll check. Okay, I did have the tabs, but I think I'm just gonna make new ones. So here I'll just mark for now with a post-it note. So I saw some happy planners on clearance at Hobby Lobby the last time I was there, but I've been trying not to spend on planners very much, but I really almost considered going back and looking for another one. Then I was like, I'm gonna look one more time, well, not one more time, but I'm gonna look through what I have, and then if I can't make anything from it, I'll go purchase like an outdated one. But I think I was able to piece it all together. I mean, it is a lot of redating, but that's okay. I would have had to redate the other ones too, most likely. So, and now we're using up what we have. And then I do have some half sheets. My thought is to maybe use these to create some kind of Fly Lady system in the weeklies here, but I don't know quite yet how that's gonna look. So for now, we'll just put them in here. Let's see how big. Oh, it's not bad at all. This doesn't usually go out and about with me. I have one at home, and then I have a smaller one, which I'm also thinking of changing up, but one thing at a time. I really wish I had black metal disc because they're just easier to turn. But again, these are wants, not really needs. I'm gonna leave this cover because I like the lemons. I'm gonna go ahead and date for June, and then I didn't even put in, I just put in the rest of the weeks, like enough to have the rest of the weeks. So we'll date that too. I'll figure out what I want to do with the monthly views. Okay, so I've got my daughter here with me, but I found this online from Vintage Glam Studio. This was from a few years back, but it is a monthly layout. She has one option where it's blank, and then one where it has like, it's a June, and I think it was maybe 2021. I don't know. I'll leave the link down below for you. She didn't have a June 20, oh, it says copyright 2021, so that's probably when it was. But these will work. I like the little flamingos, so I'm gonna cut these out. I don't have a Cricut or anything like that, so I'm gonna kind of cut them the best I can. It's my printer or like the layout, but when I cover the whole September, Sunday doesn't quite line up. So when I bump it over here, I have this mark there. Maybe, let's see how it looks on this side. These don't quite line up either. Is it enough to bug me? Because if I move it to Saturday, Wednesday hangs over. But if I put it here, then Saturday hangs over. Again, I don't know if it's my layout or... For this side, I can just white out. That won't bug me too much. This, though, you'll see the white out. When we have these like bunch of date stickers that are so small, that's when I really wish I had a silhouette punch. I know I have a hole puncher that's like a little bit larger than the normal hole punch, but of course I don't know where it is, and cutting these baby circles out feels like the worst idea in the world to me. I'm just gonna use some regular date stickers because I couldn't find the hole punch that's slightly bigger that might have worked for here, and I'm not gonna try to fussy cut these tiny circles. So let's use maybe these baby ones. I will, okay, so they're all dated, or this month is dated. And let's see if I want to just write in June, or I think I actually have some. that is going to be where I leave the month setup of June for now. I've added in a little goal sticker here, and then just a couple of other things that we've got going on. Then I can do this upcoming week. So I'll decorate this first week, and then maybe the upcoming Sundays I will show you as I create in the rest of the planner too. But let's get this redated and set up. I started laying down a sticker, and then I was like, oops, I don't think I pressed record. So I pulled out yet another sticker book. I wanted the sidebar for this, which I think I'm putting slightly crooked, but so I think this is where I will leave the upcoming week layout. I am going to, I think I'm going to put the meal plan for us down here at the bottom. And then here is, I'm kind of thinking our appointments and things like that. And then this top section, at least Monday through Friday, will be kind of the Fly Lady routine or like habits that I want to start getting into. I'm thinking that when I put the pen in, that's what we'll do, and that's what will be those sections for. I kind of blocked out the weekend and added more stickers because on the weekends we try not to have too many appointments, but I might have done myself a disservice by putting this in because we actually have stuff to do both these days, but it'll work out. It'll be fine. But I'm going to put these back in. And like I said, as I keep going with this planner, I will go ahead and share with you the other sections. I'm just going to stop here for now because one, I need to get my kiddos dinner, but also I feel like if I went through each section, this would be a really long video. So look for maybe the following Sundays. I'll come out and show you how I'm setting up the other sections of the planner here, but that's going to do it for me today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and getting this done with me. I hope this works for me, and it kind of gives me that summer reset with my planner that I think I'm kind of itching for. But again, if you don't know, or maybe you just need to be reminded, maybe the one to tell you that you are deeply and truly loved and so appreciated. I really appreciate you taking your time out and spending it here with me. Thanks so much for watching.